Hey Virgo, welcome to your reading. My name is Shay. We're going to go ahead and hop right into your cards. So Virgo, thank the Lord for you. We actually have a positive reading. The last 8 of them been stressing me out. So thanks for having a positive reading. But no, overall Virgo, you pulled yourself, the earth element. The earth element in this deck basically represents obviously earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But it also can represent being determined, being practical, being organized. And then we also have fairies and sylphs. The fairies they typically represent someone who is mature and or someone who is a older male or female, but it also can represent a person who's like a dreamer, who's an artist, who's a poet, who's a writer, things of that nature. And they kind of have this sweet kind of dreaminess about them. For some reason I keep hearing Pisces or thinking of Pisces when I see that card. So some of you may be involved with a person like this, or some of you may be bringing out your more creative talents in the month of October. And I think a lot of that has to do with you kind of going into hermit mode. For some of you it'll be literally, and others of you it'll be figuratively. Like you'll be kind of feeling confident. Maybe that'll be a change for you. You'll be feeling confident and sure of yourself. Maybe you'll have like your finances together, or you'll have like your plan together. Like I feel like you're just going to really have your resources organized, and you're going to be feeling sure of yourself, and you're not really going to allow people to kind of mess with your peace. You know what I mean? If they don't want to cooperate, or if they don't want to, add to you, you won't allow yourself to be disappointed. You're just not being bothered, okay? And there's also this air of change. We have Iku here. And the word that I kept hearing with Iku, obviously this is a card of death, but it also can be a card of transformation, being kind of revamped in a way. And I feel like that's what's going to go on. You're going to go inside, but it's also that you can make necessary changes. It's almost like you're going through a metamorphosis in October 2020, Virgo. You're going to be changing. You're going to want something new. You're going to want something different, and you're actually going to go towards it. Now, there may be a period where you may feel stagnant. You got some extra cards here. You have the 8 of Fire. So you may be feeling a little stagnant. You may be feeling like things have quieted down, or maybe you're just going to quiet down, but there's still going to be a lot going on. Yeah, I just got confirmation. There's still going to be a lot going on under the surface. You know what I mean? Like you're going internally, but there's gonna be a lot happening behind the scenes, and people gonna be like, where the hell did Virgo go? But whole time Virgo is somewhere working. Virgo somewhere thinking and planning and dreaming. You know what I mean? Actually making things happen. Manifestation, I just heard. A lot of manifestation. Things that you've manifested are going to come alive. And I also see that with the Sun card. Just anything that you put your mind to is going to be going well. A lot of fortune, a lot of making things happen and making things multiply. Things of that nature. A lot of positivity. But that also confirms 2 other cards. Now, mind you, both of these came out. The Couple and the 2 of Air. And in this deck, both of these pretty much represent love, being in a happy relationship, being in a relationship where 2 people can communicate and understand each other, being great partners. Love is just a popping for you in October 2020, Virgo. So if you're in a relationship, you're going to have a really easy time relating and getting along with people. For those who may not be in a relationship, this may be a friendship. This could be just, again, you're just able to relate to people on a more personal level. Maybe you're going to parties and you're enjoying your loved ones. And that's also talked about in here too, especially with like twins and duplicity. That comes up a lot if you see like the little baby sons right here, things of that nature. It's going to be a very positive month in that sense. I just feel like some of you are going underground for a reason. If there is any kind of like negative thing about this month, is that you're going underground due to something that may have happened, or a thought that you had, or maybe you learned something and you like, oh, let me go sit down. Like that was a lot. Let me go sit down. So that might be what you're going through in October. Moving forward to your career and money cards, we have words of abundance. Okay, you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in a loving, optimistic terms, and that is what you will attract for yourself. Y'all, I swear by this. Mind y'all, I'm a Virgo rising. So basically what that means is that is how I show up in the world. That's kind of like the mask that I show up as, is a Virgo. And I just posted on my Instagram, y'all should follow me on Instagram, that affirmations are real. Like absolutely. The way you talk to yourself and the way you talk about situations, I am affirmations actually do work. And if you really just focus your mind on that, you can make a lot of things happen. And I think this might be what you should implement for the month of October. And then we have abundance mindset. If you think your abundance is something that always happens in the future, then it will always be one day ahead of you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that's what you'll experience. You see what they keep saying is that's what you'll attract. That's what you'll experience. Virgo, you're at the optimum level of like manifestation right now. I keep hearing that. You can manifest anything right now as long as you speaking right and thinking right. Everything else will just same. Matter of fact, that's your message. Look at that. Being dreamy, being in your mind, being a creator. You know what I mean? And the same with the sun. The sun is a creator. So I just feel like overall, you're at your optimum manifestation abilities, Virgo. You just have to focus on it. Make sure you're saying positive things to yourself. Maybe just make sure you're thinking positive things to yourself. And get away from people who don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is what needs to change. Maybe that's this transformation you need to go through, okay? And then we have Team Awesome in your love position. Okay, healthy and open communication, spending time together, compatible and on the same page. Your relationship, I'm telling y'all, if you're in a relationship, your relationship is going well. Some of you may be finding love if you're single. If not, you may just have an association or a team member or a partnership that's just really, really vibing right now. You have no issues with this person. Awesome, okay? So let's go ahead and get you some advice for October 2020. What advice do you have for the zodiac sign Virgo in October 2020? Any advice for Virgo in October 2020? And then I'll just read straight from the booklet, just the messages that they have here. So make sure you put family first. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurity. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. That makes a lot of sense with this water here. But also, okay, a couple things that stood out. Obviously make sure you put your family first, but also meditation will help you banish your insecurities. That's where I'm sensing this going within. Some of you need to meditate and meditate consistently, and maybe that's where this abundance mindset is coming from. You'll be developing that by meditating, okay? And then also it's time to review your goals. Have they changed? And again, like I said, you're going to be kind of reorganizing, rethinking everything. Have they changed? Do you want something different? Do you want something new? And the only way you can discover that is when you actually sit down and take the time to find out. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Okay, let go of that which is falling away. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Okay, look after yourself to avoid vanity. And now is a great time for a makeover. See, time for you to focus on yourself. Now is a great time for a makeover. Again, with you going it within. And also see the other person through the eyes of love. You have a lot of love messages, Virgo. And I really just feel like it's time for you to kind of, as you're working on yourself, now this is for people who are in a relationship, as you're working on yourself, you're also going to kind of appreciate the other person. Maybe they'll be supporting you and helping you, or maybe you'll gain that clarity about the kind of beauty they bring into your life. If you're single, yes, you should focus on yourself, but if you do have other supportive people or people who love you and care about you, those are things that you need to consider and be kind about as well, okay? But that's all I'm saying for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonated with this video, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.